Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you how to mod a Xbox 360 wireless controller for rapid fire only. It's just the one thing. This is one of our modded ones right now. We're still working on it, but I know the full way to do it. First, what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew your controller. The places where to unscrew it, one at the bottom here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and the last one is behind a barcode. So what you do is you got your battery pack in, you just take the battery pack out, scrape off the barcode, unscrew it. Okay, when you've done that, you'll have this. One other thing I recommend, just tape over the buttons so that they don't fall out and everything. So when you do that, you're gonna have a motherboard. Now the motherboard, like this, I took the rumple packs off, but what you're gonna need is you're gonna need rumple packs, and so they are. Wait 1 second. Okay, rumple packs. This is what they look like. The small one is the one that vibrates the most, like the small circle spinny thing. That's what, and the other one just kind of evens out the weight, I guess you could say. But what you want to do is the small one starts off on the side where the wires are going to be put. So what you're going to want to do is you'll just disconnect it from the socket, switch it over, cut the other one off. When you're done with that, 2 soldering points. Right. Okay, see these 3 prongs right here? It'll be clear with this. These 3 prongs right here, I'll have a better picture in the description. Right here, these 3 prongs, it's the middle one. Okay, second one. If you have D1 under the LED light, okay, yeah, the other thing I forgot, your controller has to say TP3 when you take out the thing, like down here, it'll say TP3. Or it has to just have the resistor in the middle. If it doesn't, then your controller isn't moddable. I just found out that this one isn't, but I did all the stuff that could be modded to it, so just that you know. If it says D1 by the LED light, then that means that you're gonna solder it into a hole right by the LED light. If you can see those little circle things over like there, if you can see those circles, then that's what I mean by it, but I'll have a better high definition picture in the description. So what you're going to want to do is when you got that, and if it says D21, then it's going to be somewhere over here. I forgot completely where, though. It's really hard to explain. But yeah, so that's basically it. What you need, I should have said this in the beginning, ribbon wire, momentary push button, which looks like this. It's just push button. Radio Shack is where I got all this stuff. Torx 8 screwdriver with security hole. Xbox 360 controller, obviously, some scissors or wire strippers, and that's what you will need, practically. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some wire, you cut your wire, about 3 to 5 inches is good. Now you're going to expose both ends of the wire like this. So what you can do by that is you just, we'll take this end that I didn't expose. You just have the wire cut around like that, and you just kind of strip it like off with the scissors. You can just cut it, and then just pull that off like that. So now you've got 2 ends exposed. Do that with the black and the white wire. It's easier to notice. It's just, don't get the stereo wire with the copper in the middle and it's just like transparent. Get the black and the white, I recommend. So when you're done with that, when you've got the black and the white exposed, you're going to take it and wrap one of them around, I got the black as an example. You take the black, one of them, and wrap it around one of the prongs of the push button, like that. And then with the excess you have, just wrap it around that. Same with the other one. So like that. Okay, when you're done with that, you're going to take your motherboard, set it down in front of you, do whatever you like. Okay, I like to make a little loop here. Just helps me a lot. And that's where you put the loop over the middle prong of the 3, and it just kind of holds it there steady. Solder that here, if you can see that. So now you solder that. Same with the black one. The black one I like to go behind the motherboard like that and come over and solder it to wherever it is there. Once again, I'll show you the link in the description. Oh yeah, and you can also just take these off really easily. Put them down really easy. Same with this and the bumpers, but this is just a plain old motherboard. These are not disconnectable, so don't try to go and do that. Neither is the battery pack stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. Well, what you can do to test this is do not screw anything together yet. Is when you got them soldered, you just walk over to your thing, take this, and it'll be very confusing if you're a beginner, but you absolutely need one of these. These little rubber pads, well, what they do is it's a special way that it pushes the button down. So this is just it's just practically A, B, Y, and X, and then the middle button and stuff. So if you want to turn it on, you can. I could show you that right now. I think I will. Actually, never mind. I can't. The bottom of this one we demolished. It broke. You're also going to need drill to drill the hole in the bottom of the controller, but I'll get to that later. So, you're going to, you're going to take that, just go over to your Xbox, put in whatever game that you have that you think might work. Call of Duty's one of the ones I recommend. You got them soldered on, and what you'll need to do is you just need to go into a private match, just so people don't, if your mod starts firing off, people don't report you. The other thing is and I'm not responsible for anything that happens to your Xbox Live account, your Xbox controller, or anything that happens to you. I mean, I doubt something will happen to you, but still. So you just go over it, you got them soldered, press down the button, it should have rapid fire. Now this is not the type of mod that you press down the button and it turns it on, and then you pull down the trigger and it's rapid fire. This, you push down the button and you hold down the button and it's rapid fire. Now that you got that done, you set that aside. Now you take the bottom, I do not have it like I said, you take the bottom of it, which is this, is what I'm talking about. You take a power drill, and just drill a hole the size, I'd say the size of about this metal thing, so then you can put the washer on and tighten that up. And then if there's any excess space, don't worry, you can just hot glue it. So yeah, when you're done with that, you just fit your push button in, make sure none of the wires are touching, because otherwise a mob will be going off at all time. Make sure they're always connected. Try not to open your controller up a whole bunch of the time, because that could break your screws, or it could like snap some of the things off, because they get pretty worn out after a long time with all the electric currents and stuff. And so, yep, that's what it. And this is just a plain thing. We didn't spray paint this or anything, if you were wondering. We just got a black controller, white controller, mixed it together with like the bumpers and the triggers and like the battery pack is white and stuff. And so, yeah, this is what it looks like. And if you want a mod, we'll have another link in the description. Just keep on clicking on the links. They'll all go to the same place. You can send us in your controller, and then we will mod it for you. There's different prices on the website for different ways. Like there's an 18 mode, a 5 mode, a 2 mode, a 1 mode, the rapid fire, which is the basic one. It's pretty cheap. And so if you want to just do that, yeah, you can subscribe. Thanks for watching.